Hello, everyone. It's the dead body of Grover Cleveland here, and you're watching Inktober on Ink the Book Show. Ghost tested, vampire approved. Get this. You can follow Ryan O'Connor at Wrangleshank on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you like his Inktober drawings or his work on the Bonehead comic, you can also watch his Bonehead cartoon on YouTube. The link to all these things and more can be found in the description. Furthermore, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Wrangleshank and all things Ink the Book. I thank you.
It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book.
Hey there, spooky people! It's time for another daily edition of Ink the Book Show. I'm Ryan O'Connor. I'll be doing another Inktober drawing today. This is my entry for what's today's prompt? Armadillo. I'm looking at them. I drew some armadillos. This is my attempt at making a Halloween-themed armadillo drawing. First of all, if I'm gonna ink this, I'm gonna need some ink. Let me get all my bunch of pens I like to have on my desk for just such an occasion. Rattle, 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 rattle. Kaboom! Okay, this camera is squarely all up in my face. Okay. I kind of like the one I did yesterday, the sketches. For empty, I had all these bugs moving into a skull. So what's the deal with life? What's going on now? It's my 35th birthday week, and I was supposed to be doing something with my family. Like my mom was going to have some kind of like birthday dinner thingy with all my siblings over today. But she's really sick, and so is my dad now. So they called it off. But I'm still doing something tonight with my siblings, it sounds like. I just don't know what yet. I might get interrupted in this this broadcast with people asking me questions about what's going on tonight. Let's see. He's got this like Jacob Marley bandage around his head. I've never read A Christmas Carol. Do we know why he's always represented with the bandages around his head?
Ghost armadillo. I did not feel like learning how to draw an armadillo today. I've never wanted to draw an armadillo once in my entire life. But here we go. They're like rats with turtle shells. Oh, I listened to Betty Boo's new album today. So Betty Boo put out her first album in 30 years. She was a big 90s pop star. I guess she was the inspiration behind the formation of the Spice Girls, which everybody surely remembers from the 90s. And I didn't know about her at all until about 10 years ago, 11 years ago. I was at a thrift store with my buddy, and I spotted a little cassette tape sitting on a shelf, like on the way up to the counter. So we were on our way out of the building, pretty much, and I just spotted the tape of her album "Grr." It's Betty Boo from, I think, 1993. Does that make sense? Maybe it's 91. I don't know. Because 93 would be less than 30 years ago. Maybe it's 92. But because I had a cassette player in my car at the time, and then I listened to it on the way home, and I fell in love with it. I love that album. But she's only had the 2 albums out. And then she kind of like, I think what it was her mother died and some other stuff was going on, and she just kind of like stepped out of the spotlight, and she's been working on in the music scene all this time, but not on her own stuff. And I guess she turned 50, and she was like, I think it was partly the pandemic and everybody being like shut in their houses. She's like, I'm gonna work on my own stuff. And she basically put together an album, and it came out yesterday. Came out yesterday. I'm still waiting for my vinyl, my cassette, and my CD version of the new album, because I got a bundle with all 3. But it's on Spotify, and it's really good. There's I like the title track called Boomerang. There's another song called Nobody Can Bring Me Down, I think it was. Yeah, Nobody Can Bring Me Down. And then there's a bonus track on there called SOS. And I really liked that. And then the first 2 singles off of it were called Get Me to the Weekend and Shining Star. Those are pretty good. It's a really good album. I was really enjoying it. I made myself this huge breakfast today. I had bacon, sausage, eggs, and toast. Huge for me. I don't usually eat too much breakfast. Though breakfast foods are king. Armadillos apparently have these like crazy claws. I think I heard a while ago that armadillos are like starting to show up in Illinois, where I am, which is weird. Because aren't they always like a southwestern critter? Armadillos in Illinois. Popped right up. There have been a few hundred verified armadillo sightings in Illinois since the 90s, mostly in the southern half of the state. They are known to breed in Illinois. I don't know. Sounds a little north for armadillos. But what do I know? Ghost armadillo. And here's a cowering armadillo. Here's my impression of an armadillo. I'm gonna curl up into a ball, see? You want me to curl up into a ball, Mary? Is that what you want? I'll curl up into a ball for you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. It was like Jimmy Stewart, but then when I said C, like Humphrey Bogart, it probably made it sound like I don't know who Jimmy Stewart is. Uh, I feel like I'm not seeing many Inktober entries this year off the official Inktober prompt list, or that many at all, for that matter. I mean, I'm seeing them out there, but very few and far between. Maybe I'm just not spending a ton of time on Instagram, though. That's true, too. Well, I am constantly running around this month. I was hoping to be farther along in my Halloween costume by now. And Bonehead. But stuff keeps interrupting my life. My art life, that is. Things keep interrupting my art life. Stupid life. I wish I was dead. Okay, that's an overreaction. Surely it is. Almost certainly. I have, let's see if I can find it. So I saw They Might Be Giants the other night, and they played one of their songs backwards. I recorded most of it, and then I recorded when they played it forwards. They played the video of them playing it backwards. And so you could hear it, the song forwards, but back. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. So that's the. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, yeah. So this is them. This is They Might Be Giants playing Sapphire Bullets of Pure Love. They played it on stage. They learned how to play the music and sing it backwards. And this is them actually playing it live at the show I was at the other day. If I can find it, I just had it up here. Here it is. I don't know what he said there at the end of it, but it was funny. They had us applaud at the beginning of the song, so on the playback when they reversed it and played it back, it would we'd burst into applause at the end of the song. Let's see, and I recorded most of the playback. Yeah, so I missed what he said at the beginning. I can always record that on like Audacity and reverse it. I'm curious, but because I missed it in the show too. I heard them play it, but I didn't hear what it was. But that was pretty cool. Okay. Bullets from a revolver, bullets from a gun, bullets through the atmosphere. Here they come. Jonathan Bad, and they're coming after me. Done someone wrong, and I fear that it was me. Sapphire bullets, bullets of pure love. Sapphire bullets, bullets of pure love. Stinking. Oh my gosh. I'm like surfing all over this page. Okay. It's like an alligator if an alligator was some kind of pig-snouted possum. What a freak of nature. Who does it think it is? The duck-billed platypus? I was born this way. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have been. Sorry. That was rude of me to the armadillo. That was too mean to armadillos. All they want is to eat grubs. I don't know what armadillos eat. Maybe grubs? I think that's from Invader Zim. I think there's like a Bigfoot boy or something that did his chasing. And it's like a little Bigfoot boy wearing a t-shirt. And he's like, please leave me alone. I just want to eat grubs. I was about to look something up on my phone and I don't know what. So I would put my phone down. More like armadillo, no. Because of the ghost. The ghost one. The armadillo ghost. That I drew. They're like, oh, I thought that was some kind of porcupine who inhaled all his quills into his body. Inhaled them? Retracted them? Doorbell? Who's ringing my bell? Ring my bell, ring my bell. Remember that song? I don't. Okay, I wasn't sure if anyone was going to get that. My roommate's home, and she's downstairs, but a lot of times she's like got earphones in and is listening to a podcast or something, or Taylor Swift or some such. So I thought I was going to have to run down and get the doorbell. I have no idea who is here. Maybe somebody? That sounds accurate. Somebody. I'd be hard pressed to believe that I was wrong about that. Close enough. Okay, let me switch pens while the ink seeps back into that brush tip. That's why I like having two of these. Although, wallaby. I wanted to ink this and then also a comic page later today. Hopefully I'll have time. I gotta find out when our plans are. If I'm free, I'll ink a page of Bonehead on a separate stream. I've got a page right here. Underneath my new BoJack Horseman art book. So here's page, it's take 2 of page 203, which is probably actually like 240 or something like that. That was a spoiler. I mean, I'm going to ink it on the broadcast in the very near future anyhow. And I don't think it was drawn particularly well right there. Okay, and then this shadow underneath her armadillo. Oh, jeez. I'm pretty excited about this new Blink-182 track, the upcoming album. So first of all, this track is really good, and it sounds more like Blink-182 music than anything on their last 3 albums. Not that there aren't some okay songs on their last 3 albums, but it's not. It hasn't been Blink-182, if you ask me exactly. And this new track called "Edging," it is it's kind of what you want when you hear there's new Blink-182. It's a little sweary, but I like it. And the music video for it was really good too. I told my brother, who's been obsessed with Blink-182 for like, I don't know, 15 years now. Maybe longer than that. I was like, this was the best video they've ever made. Which, if you ask me, is not saying much. Their videos never impressed me. But this was a good one. Like maybe their first one, or maybe first or second, but after that it was like they were decent music videos. But after that they were just kind of hacky, I always thought. But this one was good. And then Tom DeLonge, he's like really hyping it up on his Twitter. He's making it sound like this is going to be a pleasant surprise, like a breath of fresh air as far as Blink-182 music goes. Which, you know, what would he say if it wasn't? I don't know. Like, you know, we'll see. I don't want to get my hopes to set them too high, but I mean, what we've gotten so far is a good indicator. And I don't know, there's like some little thing buzzing around here. All right, I think this is our entry for Armadillo. Booyah, booyah, booyah. Boo! Yeah. This has been today's edition of Ink the Book Show. If I can, I'll squeeze in ink in a page, but I usually need like about 2 hours just to film it, or just to ink, let alone set up a stream and stuff. But we'll see. If I can make it happen today, I will. If I can't, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do an Inktober drawing stream and comic book inking stream. And also I want to get another page penciled tomorrow at some point if I can. So let's get these days crammed full of art. All right, I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow with another Inktober drawing. I want to look up I always want to look up what the next one is so I can just think on it till the time comes to draw it. So what's tomorrow's prompt? Something wonderful? Fowl. Fowl. Like a bird. Can do. All right. So I'll see you then for fowl. Some artistic advice. Don't clean your plate unless you want dessert. Goodbye, everybody. This has been Ink the Book Show.